Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Yoga Shalom at Home. I'm Reb Cantor Lisa Levine. This is our final practice of March. And with that, Passover is approaching. It's a good time for spring cleaning and rebalancing of the chakras. The chakras are the energy centers in the body responsible for all levels of being. Hatha yoga poses, the asana, evolved as vehicles for opening and balancing the chakras. And they are along the midsection of the body, but there are minor chakras which are in the limbs and other places in the body, which really do connect with the spherot. Each chakra is matched with poses that connect with our energetic body to balance and enhance for maximum benefit for mind, body, spirit. As we go through our gentle practice today, I'll be referring to the chakras, not so much to the spherot, but you might hear me refer to the keter, the tiferet, the heart center, and yesod, which is the root. More of the kishkas, but also associated with the roots. And I'll also be sharing colors associated with them and the element they're connected with, suggesting their connections to actions. And I'll give you a sentence which might act as a mantra or suggestion for your own mantra. The poses I'm pairing are especially designed to connect the pose and balance that chakra. And once again, if you didn't see the Chakra Bible, I'm referring to that in my studies today. So I highly recommend that book. And it's by Patricia Mercier. This is a gentle practice, so take a minute to grab a pillow, bolster, cushion, blanket, or blocks. Don't necessarily need a mat today, but it would be helpful because we're going to do one downward dog pose and then child's pose from that. Let's begin by taking a few moments to bring ourselves into this present moment. Mindful that there are a lot of negative energies swirling around the world that may be pulling our attention away from our intentional practice. The consequences of words and actions of others affect us deeply. They affect me deeply. So let's take a moment to pack up a suitcase with any negative energy, responsibilities, worries, fears, emotional baggage, and to-do lists. Just place that suitcase outside of the door mentally. Zip it up. Leave it out there. It'll still be waiting for you, but you might decide just to leave it just for another hour. Allow yourself to relax and release, unplug and plug in to the colors and energy of today's chakra balance. This offering on our Mishkan, our personal, holy, sacred altar of mat marrying truth place. We begin with a body scan, as we always do, with a bright white light connected to the keter, the crown, and attached to Ein Sof, the source of light. We're going to begin at the 7th chakra from the top and go down, and then in our practice we'll go from the bottom up, part of the whole process of balancing. So the white light of the crown, or the keter, Sahasrara, is the chakra. The element it uses is a crystal, a white crystal. And this chakra is dedicated to our minds, the ability to think and reason to connect with Dvekut, with a higher power. But at the same time, we're going to rest our thoughts, allow them to flow away with the light of the crystal. Tap into that energy for a moment. That white light flows into Ajna, our third eye, purple light, and it brings calm and focus for wisdom and truth. It is connected to all of the elements melded together. Gadlut connects us with the Gadlut, the expansion of knowing and seeing things that are outside our vision, things that we're not aware of that are happening that affect us. So we allow that wisdom, that purple light, to absorb into the third eye. That purple light flows down into the throat, our throat chakra, into blue, Vishuddha. It's our speech center. How do we use our voices? How do we use our air? How does our speech reflect who we are? And next, the blue light melts down into green, Anahata, our heart center, Tiferet, spreading kindness and unconditional love throughout the body. Self-love, self-kindness, self-knowing, self-trust, forgiveness. The green melts down into Manipura, which we've talked about a lot. The solar plexus, the yellow fire of the sun, which gives us courage and balances anxiety and digestion. The warmth of the sun unknots our bellies and thaws our frozen places. The yellow melts down into orange, our sacral core, Svadhisthana, our emotional center, reproductive organs, which balance our creativity and the flow of water, our built-in Miriam's well, continually replenishing our spirit. Finally, the light turns to red and grounds us to Haaretz, Shekhinah, to the mother, the earth, Mula Hadara, grounding into Dharma, to our life's purpose. Allow all of the colors from root to crown flow into one another and clear any part of the body that might be tight or tense. And as we focus now and draw our attention into the breath, allow the light to banish the darkness, the colors to cleanse, and the breath to wash and rehydrate. So find that space on the mat, grounding into the root. Inhale into the lower belly, into the lower lungs, into the upper lungs. And as you release, give yourself a suggestion. I am safe at the center of my being. I am safe in the center of my being. Inhale, I have my hands in a mudra below my belly today. Into the lower belly, into the lower lungs, into the upper lungs, filling Miriam's well, replenishing all the way into the throat chakra, into Vishuddha. And then as you release, visualize the water receding out, just like a wave going back into the ocean. This time I'd like to invite you to raise your arms as you inhale. So raise your arms up, inhaling into the lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, and then lower the arms as you release the air from the upper lungs, the lower lungs, and the belly, squeezing all the air. Inhale, raise the arms up, fill the lower belly, fill the lower lungs, fill the upper lungs, and then release. Inhaling, raising the arms up. And releasing the arms down, and imagine as you're doing that motion that all of the chakras along the spine all the way down to the root, to Muladhara, are being balanced and fleshed. Inhale. And then release the breath. Use Ujjayi breath if you wish. This time I'd like to invite you to open the arms out. So inhale out, bring the arms up, and then all the way down as you exhale. So creating more space, inhale, arms out, and up. Gather the breath, and then as you release, let go of anything, cleanse all the toxins from the chakras. Inhale, gather up energy, and then release. Hands down once again, grounding down into the earth, into the red of Muladhara. I am safe at the center of my being. Inhale. And release. And breathe normally. We're going to work now on Shavasana, and this is our orange or sacral core chakra. So for this one, bring the soles of the feet together. I've got some blocks which I'm going to use just to give myself a little more support, and then maybe bring a bolster if you need it. Moda Ani. I am grateful for all these blessings. I flow with the rhythm of life. So if you have a bolster, I invite you to inhale and then exhale down, finding in bound angle pose the opening of the hips, connecting with emotions of joy, enthusiasm. I flow with the rhythm of life, connected with the waters of Miriam's well. So as you breathe into the lower belly the lower lungs and the upper lungs, I'd like you to envision that water, the life-giving waters of Miriam's well, flowing up from your sacral core, your orange. I've got my orange pillow, so that really reflects that. And then as you exhale, release the shoulders down, tuck the chin into a bond, and let go of anything you don't need off the shoulders. Release the back of the neck. Inhale, lower belly, lower lungs, and upper lungs. Healing waters of Miriam's well. And as you exhale, allow that water to join the flow of the river. Inhaling, flowing, and releasing, and giving that blessing into the world. Inhaling, I invite you to now open your arms up as you inhale, and then one more time all the way down. See if you can relax a little bit deeper down into this release. One more time, inhale, arms up. And then exhale all the way down. Good. Take a moment and extend the legs out straight. So intensifying this bowing. Inhale, arms up. And then all the way forward. And don't be judgmental if you can't catch your toes. You can get to your knees or to your ankles if you can grab your toes. And then release down. Bowing. Flowing. And allowing those waters to flow all the way through from Savassana. Breathing, releasing. And as you exhale, allow yourself to go a little bit deeper. If you need to grab your elbows and just lean down onto the tops of the thighs, that's fine too. If you need to keep your feet crossed, that's good too. Inhale all the way up. And all the way forward. And each time you exhale, just allow the shoulders to rest down. And then slowly come up. We've talked about Manipura before because it deals with courage and kishkas and all the things that give us our strength. So for this balance, we come first into boat, and then we're going to do a restorative Buddha Supta Baddha Konasana. So grab a bolster to be behind you. And just gently make a V with your feet on the mat. If you're in a chair, you can just pull your knees up a little bit in balance. Let's balance right onto the tailbone. So Muladhara, and then we're going to engage Manipura, which is our yellow fire. You can stay here if you like, or bring the legs out and the arms out and breathe. You can feel that engagement of our chutzpah, courage. I feel confident in my personal power. That is my mantra. I feel confident in my power. And then slowly drop the feet. Good job. Bring the bolster right up into the tail, and then settle back onto the bolster. Bring the soles of the feet together and the knees to the side, and raise the arms over your head. I feel confident in my personal power, opening the heart. As you feel that energy start to seep into Anahata, which we're going next, you can imagine that yellow energy turning into the green, open-hearted energy of Anahata. Now, bring your arms out to the side, make a T. Inhale, exhale, and allow everything to relax.
Happy are those who dwell in your house, who sing your songs of
And then
praise
just
and
breathe.
forever. Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, 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 onge hallelujah sela, ashrei yoshvei beitecha, ashrei.
That energy is starting to balance and flow. I feel it cleansing, restoring. And imagine that yellow merging into the green light of the open-hearted loving kindness of Anahata at heart center. Also the balance of Tiferet, of strength and loving kindness in the Sefirot. So they're very similar in qualities. We're going to begin with a gentle twist to keep that heart opening balance. So let's just draw the left knee over to the right and look to the left. We'll sit up in a minute, but we're going to start that way. And imagine that heart opening of Anahata, kindness and unconditional love. I love myself unconditionally. And imagine the heart becoming an open book, absorbing blessing, sending blessing to the world, unconditional love. Inhale and slowly draw the knees over to the opposite side, left, and look to the right, opening the heart, unconditional love. As you continue the 3-part breath, The waters of Miriam's well flowing up and into the heart center, sending oxygenated fluid to every part of the body. Breathing and releasing. Good. Bring the feet to the mat, hands to the sides of the rib cage as you inhale, and exhale, push yourself up into half bridge. If you happen to have a block like I do, you can just put that block right under the hips and extend the opening of that heart a little bit longer. Breathe, and if you want to push into the feet, into half bridge or full bridge even, if that's available to you and you'd like to do that, feel free to do that. Inhale that love and kindness into Anahata. And then slowly drop all the way down. Draw the knees over to the right and push yourself up. Come to seated. Let's inhale up. Do a nice side bend over. Look up under that arm, the lifted arm. Open the heart even more. Sense loving and kindness coming into Anahata. Inhale, exhale to the other side, and look up under that lifted arm. Inhale up, both arms up, and bring them behind, and just open the heart all the way as you're looking up, opening the heart. Exhale. Feel that wholeness coming in. Inhale up, and one more twist behind. So the idea is to really engage the heart center. Inhale up, and allow that green light of loving kindness to spread throughout your spirits. Inhale up, and all the way forward. And stretch out the hips, allow the heart to bend towards the earth as you release anything you don't need. Good. Inhale up, and arms come down. Roll the shoulders back 3 times. Open the heart, open the healing, open the spirit to make me whole. And release. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. I'm going to move into a Vishuddha, which is the throat chakra. And we're going to do for this chakra something I think is wonderful. Bhujangasana, which is cobra. So come onto the mat. If you're in a chair, you can do Bhujangasana just by stretching the heart forward with the throat forward. Okay? So we're going to come into Bhujangasana. Just lower yourself down onto the mat. Inhale, bring the hands next to the shoulders. And as you exhale, push up. And breathe. I speak my truth. I speak my truth. And if you want to make this a little baby cobra so you can hold it a little bit more, feel free to do that. We're going to go into child's pose after we do a few of these. So continue to hold that. Inhale. And as you exhale, come down. And just stretch your arms out in front of you. And bring your forehead, the third eye, to the mat. Inhale, bring the hands next to the shoulders. As you exhale, push into Cobra, Bhujangasana. Extend the throat forward. I speak my truth. And breathe. Inhaling, exhaling, and slowly bring yourself back into child's pose. Resting Ajna, the third eye, onto the mat with the arms extended. And allow yourself to speak your truth. Honor the voice that is within you. Inhale and exhale and release down. If you'd like to do a more supported child's pose, just bring your bolster in. This is one of my favorites, so I love to do it. And then allow your knees to spread out a little bit. Just let everything go. I follow and speak my truth. Good. Push up to seated. Not seated. On your knees. We're going to do lion's breath. So inhale. Bring the hands up and make little claws out of them. Inhale and release the breath through the mouth. And look up. One more. Inhale and exhale, lion's breath. Balancing the throat chakra. I follow and speak my truth. And we are going to balance Ajna now. And we're going to do that with down dog. So if you can't do down dog for any amount of time, it's absolutely fine to use the chair. And I often do that, and I was doing this in my physical therapy. You can even go down onto your forearms, no problem. We're going to do a down dog, a little bit of extended down dog. Okay. Wisdom, Ajna, third eye. So let's just come on to tabletop for a moment, and we'll get ready to go into down dog. Inhale, and as you tuck your toes, exhale and push into downward facing dog. And push away from your hands, cupping the palms to keep the pressure off the wrists. Push into the mat with the heels. And breathe. I follow the path of truth. Balancing wisdom, balancing this third eye. And if you can, gaze through your feet. And breathe. If you'd like to walk your dog, press one heel and then the other into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, slowly drop the knees down and come into tabletop. Inhale, exhale, extend that right hand forward and press the left one back. And the gaze is downward, balancing all the chakras from root to crown, which we're going to get to in a moment, but I want you to envision that energy. Inhale, exhale, drop that hand. Sit into child's pose just for a moment. Wiggle the tail. Meet me in tabletop. Extend the left hand out as though you're shaking someone's hand, and the right foot all the way back. And feel that warmth coming into Ajna, the third eye, into the throat chakra, down into Anahata and Manipura, into Svadhisthana and Muladhara. Really connecting the chakras now. Drop that hand down, that foot, sit back. Inhale, exhale. This flow is specifically designed for full balance of the chakras. Push down into downward facing dog. One more time. Take 3 breaths. And then slowly drop the knees. Excellent. And into Balasana, child's pose. Come up. And we're going to do an inversion now. So if you have a chair, please grab it. I've got a blanket for my head. And we are going to do a little bit of balance for the white crown, Shashrara. If you can do plow, if you do headstand, feel free to do that. But I'm just going to come down onto the mat, bring my legs up onto the chair. And at this point in our practice, we take a moment of memory. If you'd like to call someone for memory, including all of those who have been affected by violence around the world, someone who you know who is in need of memory for a yahrzeit, if you're in the 30 days of mourning or the year of mourning, please say that name out. As you can even bring your legs straight up or headstand, shoulder stand, or legs up on a chair, and just release that and imagine a light of crystal memory flowing from the crown of the head, the top of the head, the Keter, all the way down to the Shekhinah, Malchut, and the feet. Relax the jaw, relax the neck and the shoulders, and imagine the healing waters of Miriam's well flowing through the entire chakra channel, from feet to crown, and from crown to feet, allowing any grief, pain, heartbreak, disappointment, betrayal to flow out through the feet, release from the hips, release from the heart, release from the guts and the kishkas, manipura. Join the flow of the river. You don't need it. And moving into anahata, cherishing the memories that remain, the blessings of love, kindness, respect, courage, and light. Gather the knees to the chest, roll from side to side, massaging the lower back. Find a comfortable spot for Savassana. On the mat or in your chair, I have a special chakra balancing relaxation that I'm going to share today. So just find a comfortable spot, grab a blanket if you need one. Put a bolster under your knees if that's available to you to grab. Put your socks on if you need to. Once you're comfortable, close your eyes. And take 3 deep breaths. Breathe out any feelings of stress, pain, and tightness in the body. Now you're going on a journey through your body, beginning with your right foot. Let it relax. Then focus the relaxation up your right leg to the knee, then to the hip, relaxing each part, muscle by muscle. Do the same with your left foot. Let it relax, and then focus the relaxation up to the left knee, then to the hip, muscle by muscle, relaxing the left leg. Relax your buttocks, your tacha, your pelvis and lower back. Relax deep inside your body, your belly, solar plexus, heart, and lungs. Sense the beating of the heart, nekavim, nekavim, chalulim, chalulim. All of the openings and closings for healing and strength. Feel this relaxation as a softness and warmth spreading throughout your body. Visualize all the vertebrae in your spine like the notes of a piano. The notes of the piano keyboard beginning at the bottom. Let Let every vertebrae soften into a relaxed position, as if you were gently touching a note on the keyboard with your fingers. Travel right up to your neck and experience waves of relaxation washing over you. You may begin to see colors swirling within your inner vision. Feel your arms and hands becoming limp and heavy. As you relax even more. Move your head gently from side to side to release any long-held tension in the neck. Relax all the muscles of your face and scalp. And let the activity of your brain slow down. Allow this feeling of balance, energy, and awareness to absorb into your nervous system, into the heart, mind, and spirit. Just for a few more moments, memorizing this feeling of complete restoration. Take a nice deep breath in. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Gather the knees into the chest and roll over and sit up slowly. And appreciate this chakra balancing. With your body completely relaxed, we can turn to a moment of healing. As we join our hearts and spirits today with all of those in the world who are in need of healing, those who are suffering around the world and especially in Ukraine, our brothers and sisters in Poland who are caring for them, all of the countries that are seeking to protect and support. And if you have someone to call out for healing, please feel free to do that. Thank you. You can Miriam Bat Salom Bahana Hana Bat Shira Viyako. Bringing hands to heart center. Inhaling, arms open. Healing into the heart center, and then extending that exhale out into the world. Inhaling, palms together. And bring the palms into the third eye with fingertips at the third eye, Ajna. Bring hands onto Anahata. Massage that healing into heart center. Thank you all for spending this hour of chakra balancing and healing with me. I wish you a day of peace, of healing, of balance, and of light. Namaste. Pray for peace.